The story of Adam and Eve. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He formed the earth, creating mountains, valleys, and oceans. He filled the earth with plants, animals, and finally, humanity. God created Adam, the first man, from the dust of the earth. He breathed life into Adam's nostrils, and Adam became a living being. God placed Adam in the Garden of Eden, a paradise on earth, to care for it and enjoy its beauty. Later, God created Eve, the first woman, from one of Adam's ribs while he was in a deep sleep. When Adam awoke, he was delighted to see Eve and knew immediately that she was his companion. Adam and Eve lived in the Garden of Eden, enjoying a perfect relationship with God and with each other. They spent their days exploring the garden, caring for the plants and animals, and fellowshipping with God. But one day, Satan, disguised as a serpent, tempted Eve to eat from the forbidden tree. Eve was deceived by Satan's cunning words and ate the fruit. Adam, who was with her, also ate the fruit, disobeying God's command. As soon as they ate the fruit, Adam and Eve realized their mistake. They felt shame and guilt, and they hid from God. But God found them and confronted them about their disobedience. As a result of their sin, Adam and Eve were banished from the Garden of Eden. They had to leave the paradise God had created for them and live in a world filled with hardship and suffering. The birth of Cain and Abel. After they left the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve had two sons, Cain and Abel. Cain was a farmer, and Abel was a shepherd. As they grew older, Cain and Abel began to make offerings to God. Cain offered God some of his crops, but Abel offered God the best of his flock. God accepted Abel's offering, but rejected Cain's. Cain became angry and jealous of his brother. One day while they were in the field, Cain attacked and killed Abel. God confronted Cain about his sin, and Cain was punished for his actions. The birth of Seth. After Abel's death, Adam and Eve had another son, Seth. Seth was a righteous man, and he was chosen by God to replace Abel. Seth grew up to be a faithful follower of God, and he had many children. One of his descendants was Noah, who would later build the ark and save his family and two of every kind of animal from the great flood. The descendants of Adam. Adam lived for 930 years, and during that time he had many children and grandchildren. His descendants included some of the most famous people in the Bible, including Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Adam's story is a reminder that even though we may sin and make mistakes, God is always willing to forgive us and give us another chance. It's also a reminder of the importance of faith and obedience to God. Please, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, and leave a comment as I brief you story of all characters in the Bible. May God bless you as you follow us along.